Hey guys, welcome back. Another video today. We're going to be going over similar to the last video we uploaded, where it was the manual entries with using polarity and Analytica chart. We're going to be going over like some back testing today, so might be a little longer. We're just going to be going over basically a week of back testing, and I'm going to show you guys how I back test. So I have an Excel sheet pulled up here. Okay, so to start off, you can put the date. I like to start with the date, and you can put long or short. So you can just put like a little X there, long or short. And then you can put points gained here. Okay, points gained. And then you can put points lost if we lose. Points gained, points lost. And then they have long, short, points. And then you can do basically just a total profit column. You can multiply that, okay? And then over here we can do our win rate at the end. Okay. We're just gonna make this column look pretty. So let's do you really can just do anything you want. Do it like that. Okay. Now that we have our Excel sheet, just gonna put that off to the side. And we're gonna be looking for anything. We have our deltas above the candles, okay? So we're looking for anything 700 or higher. So 700 or higher in the opposite direction. So if we have a down candle, we're looking for 700 positive delta, and an up candle, we're looking for 700 negative delta. And let's put our rule, we're going for 3 points. Okay, a 3-point take profit, 3-point stop loss, okay? Starting on the 12th, ending on the 16th. So it was basically last week, okay? Last week of trading. There's nothing from 9:30. I just checked. Nothing from 9:30 to 10:30. So first thing of the day is this candle right here. We have 1200 positive delta. You can put your something we need to add here. Let's put this on just like this. Okay. So long or short, we can have that obviously. We need to insert another column. Okay, guess we should do it here. Insert column, delete this column. So we need to put, instead of long and short, we need to put our entry and exit. Okay, so our date we entered 6/16/23. Entry would have been 4419.25. Exit would have been 3 points lower, 4416.25. It was a short trade. 3 points gained, didn't lose, so our profit on one contract would be equal to the points gained times 50. Okay, and we can make this column a profit column like that. Okay, so first trade, there you go. We'll do 3 points gained, 3 points lost. And now we're going to be searching for our next trade, okay? So we'll keep looking right here. 4415. Technically, you know, this would have been 2.75 points. So 3 points technically wouldn't have exactly hit. It depends on your entry. So honestly, we might have came back down. So we're gonna count this as a win just because it was so close and because of your entry point. Obviously, if you entered at the top, it would have barely lost. But depending on your fill, it would have been a win. And you never know what your fill would have been. So we're just going to count that as a win just because it was so close. So we're going to put our entry, say we got one tick less, so 4414.75. Exit was 4417.75. Okay, this was a long trade, 3 points gained. equals this times 50. There you go. Okay, so 2 trades there. Now we're going to keep hunting for we're just going to keep hunting for trades. We're going to go through this whole week. So here we go. Another trade, 775 delta. You know, another good thing we could add is a delta column. Delta column. So we can put how much delta we had. So this first short trade we had 1200 delta. Second trade we had 1200 delta about. Or what was it, 1200? Yeah. And in this trade we had 775 delta. You don't need to put negative, positive, because we'll know from the long or short. But it's something that could be useful because we can see which deltas are more likely to work. Okay, so we have another trade, 616.23. We entered this trade at 4419.25, exited at 4422.25. This was a long trade, 3 points gained. That was $150 profit. So you're 3 for 3 on the day, manual entries. Now we're going to be searching again. We're just going to go along, look for the 700 positive, or I guess 700 delta that's divergenced. Nothing here. Keep going. Sometimes you won't. This one's close, but doesn't meet the exact requirement. Here's the end of the day. I guess we'll just count it. So we'll say you entered 616.23. We entered 4417.75. Our exit would have been 4414, obviously. 3 points lower. This was a short trade, 3 points gained. And our profit was 150 again. And our delta on this was 1080. Okay. You're starting to see how this is working. We're just going to keep going through this. We're going to go through the whole week, so it is going to be a longer video. But I think you guys will enjoy it. And I'm basically giving you guys a free trading strategy. Okay. Basically giving you guys a free trading strategy. And we're going to be doing a lot like this in the Discord as well. Cool stuff like this. So let's keep going along. Looking for that delta divergence. So right here, we have 1700 delta divergence. This is on the 17th now. 6/17/23. Our entry was 4417.5. It did chop around 4417.5. We got close, 1 tick off the stop loss, you can see, but we did end up hitting. So 4420.5. That was a long trade, 3 points gained. This times 50, and that was 1739 on the delta. So you're seeing, I mean, I'm not cherry picking these trades. They're working well so far. Let's keep going along. Here is going to be our first loser, 700 delta here, and a move up. So that was a loss, 6/17/23. Our entry would have been 4430.5. Our loss would have been 4427.5. This was a long trade. We lost 3 points, so you can put, actually just put -3 here. -3. Then we need to punch this in, equals this times 50. We lost 150 there. And this delta was 734. Also, you know, if you combine market context with this, so like what we do in the live streams every morning, you'll be able to see, like, you know, this area was heavy resistance on this day. So you might not have taken the trade. Keep looking along. That's okay, 1 loss so far. So we're still up net 4 trades in 2 days so far. We'll keep hunting. This one's close, but not exactly. You can see you would have won there. depending on your entry, but obviously does not meet our qualifications. Okay, so we're gonna keep hunting along. Here we go. We have 1400 positive delta. This is on the 17th still. Our entry was 4426. Our exit would have been the next candle, 4423. And you can see on a lot of these moves, you could easily gain more than 3 points. So just have to have that market context to be able to determine if, you know, it's going to be a good idea to hold or stuff like that. Okay. Looks like here we would have lost. So we had a 1300 positive delta. As you can see, this move's pretty extended, right? And we had support here at 4420 on this day. So again, you know, market context, maybe you wouldn't have taken the trade, but we're going to count it. So 4418.5, you would have stopped out at 4421.5. So that was a short trade, and we lost 3 points. So as you can see, this day was a little less good so far. That's okay. Keep going along. Oh, what was that delta? That was 1367. So you can see you have to have some market context with everything too, for it to work really good. But we had news here, so we're not going to look here. We're going to fast forward a few minutes. So we'll start looking right about here, 5 minutes in after the news. Usually after news, delta is pretty correlated, so might not get any trades here, but hunting for that 700 delta. You can just look at the bottom of the screen. Find that 700 delta, which we haven't really seen. So yeah, not a lot the rest of the day, it looks like. Keep going. This one's close. That's actually... Yeah, never mind. I was like, thought that was it for a second. So all these are not it. I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. We'll just... Right here. Okay, so right towards the end of the day here, we had trade. So 4415.75 entry, 4418.75 exit is a long trade, 3 points gained, and the delta was 887. That's a nice solid trade. End of the day is here, and now we start the next day. So we're just hunting for that 700 delta, and then we're seeing if it's a divergence or not. You can also add in things like, do we have absorption? Do we have sell imbalance? I'm just taking it straight up. What, you know, is it divergenced? And do we have 700 delta? Like right here. Okay, so well, market opened right here, so probably not the highest quality trade to take it right before market open, but we'll count it. Okay, we'll count it. We want kind of like the worst case scenario. So 4408 exit would have been obviously right here, 4411. This was a short trade, and we lost 3 points. And we had 790 delta on that. And we're going to keep hunting for a trade. And remember, this is just last week. So here is one trade on the same day, 6/18/23. We had 4433.75. That would have been a winner. 4430.75. That was a short trade, 3 points gained. And we had 1027 delta. We'll keep going along till we find another one. Ideally for backtesting, you want to have 30 to 40 trades backtested for it to really see how accurate it is. Right now we're at about 10. So you'd have to keep going for a while, but obviously if you're considering using the strategy, I would recommend doing that. Okay. See, this was close, 650 delta. That would have been a winner, but it doesn't meet our exact criteria. We want 700 just for this case. Another one there, not 700 though. We're just going to keep moving along. And you can change the delta number to whatever you want. But for this backtest, I'm just using 700. Okay, here we go. 790 delta to the downside, but the candle went up, so we had a 4453.5 entry and a obviously an exit right here. 4456.50. Oh, that was a long trade. 3 points gained. And that was 790 delta. Okay, so that's another winner. Keep hunting. This very, very close. Could you say that was it if you had different data feeds? Yes. So if it's really, really close, like 690 to 700, obviously that's basically close enough. If it's like 650, 500, anything like that, you wouldn't want to take it. But we can count this just because, well, if you also look, we have absorption, things like that are going to add in to the confluence. Okay, so we'll count it because it is very, very close. And if you have different data feeds, some people's deltas are going to be different. So if you are on like a Kintech data feed, this is probably going to be over 700. Just any different data feed could be a little different. So we'll count it just because it's close. If it was 680, I wouldn't have done it. 690, it's literally right there. So 690, close enough. If it was 680, 670, 500, I wouldn't be taking that. But we'll count it in this scenario. So 4454.25, exit, obviously right here, 4451.25. This was a short with 3 points. Oh, this delta was 691. So really, really close. Okay. Now we're gonna keep hunting. Keep hunting. See, this one worked out really well, but 500 delta. Here we go. 1064 delta right here. That is another winner. 618. Our entry was 4481.75. Our exit 3 points lower. There's 1 point. There's 2 points. There's 3 points. 4478.75. This was a short. This is 3 points gained. You can see now it's auto-filling because we've done it so many times. So keep going along. You can see it's working out really well. Honestly, I didn't expect it to work this well, but it's going good so far. 620, so close, but not exactly yet. You want at least 690 to 700 minimum. You can see in here, nothing happening really. Very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. Okay, here is another trade. Winner right before market close. So, okay, 618 again. And this is counting for, sitting at your desk all day, which I would not recommend. So you could just do back testing for the first hour of market, or whenever you would ideally like to trade. You can see we had another trade here. 4467.5 would have been our entry. This is right on market close. So we'll just count this as the next day. Your entry would have been here, 4467.5. Your stop would have been 70.5. Did not hit that, so we did hit our profit. So that would have been 4464.5. This was another short trade. You can see a lot of short trades. 3 points gained. The delta was 778. Let's keep going. I think we got one more day here. I'm very curious to see how this works as well. So you can see nothing here. No delta divergence over 700 anywhere here. Keep going. Still no delta divergence over 700. Delta price divergence, I'll say. Okay. Still none. Still none. Some days you get a lot, some days you don't get many. Part of the game. Still nothing. We're at 11:30. You would have already been sitting at your desk for a couple hours at this point. Close, not it though. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, and the market's done, basically. So that was nothing there on that day, basically. The whole day. It is the first time that's happened. I mean, it's not over yet, but basically. So see if we get anything right towards the market close. So that's as far as it goes for me. So yeah, so we tested, what was that, 3 days, the 16th, 17th, 18th, basically. This was right on the market close, technically, you could count that, whatever. So that was basically just a couple days, okay. This ended on the 18th, oops, looks like I put these in wrong. So this is 12th, 13th, 14th, or when did we start even? Let's probably find that out. We started on the 13th. Okay. Put the days in wrong. So change these 6, 13, 23. Put that for those days. Oh. Doesn't really matter too much for the dates, unless you really want to look back. But I like to do that just in case I do ever look back to when I backtested. The market does change, so it's a good idea to do it so you can see like what the market was doing in that time that it was working well, or what it was doing when the market wasn't working well, if that makes any sense. So basically 3 days. Okay, now we'll look at our win rate. So basically win rate for the whole thing, we'll just do let's see, how many wins do we have? 2, 3, just count these up, I guess. $14 wins and 3 losses, so equals it's gonna be 14 out of 17 trades were wins, so 82% win rate last week. that at the percentage. 82.35% win rate. So as you can see, it's pretty good that last week. Okay. And now we can do a total profit for the week. So we'll just put week 1 here. Okay, so make it a color just so we can see it. So we had, let's just add up everything. So we had let's see. Oops. We had, oh, I guess that's not how that works. So I guess let's just count them. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long trades. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 short trades. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 10. So we actually lost. So it was 13 out of 16. I don't know where I'm getting my numbers from, buddy. Unless I didn't put one of them in, but I think that's right. 81, 82% win rate. Points gained total equals sum. We gained 39 points and we lost 9 points. So net profit was obviously 30 points. Okay. We'll just count all these. So total profit for the week was 1,500. Our average delta for each trade was 1,070. So as you can see, it was a good week. 1,500, that would have passed you a 25K account challenge. Just with this week of trading, and that's just one contract, okay? And that's actually a really simple strategy to do. You can obviously look to size up and things like that, but as you can see, that's how I backtest. I'll probably keep going and put this in for the members of the Discord, and I want to see how accurate this is over a bigger period of time. So we're gonna keep going with this, but that's gonna be all for this video. Longer video showing this strategy, showing the back testing. But hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. Doing live streams in the Discord. Yeah, guys, have a good one. Peace.